The Crude Life with host Jason Spiess.
My name is Jason Spiess, and this is the Crude Life Daily Update. On today's episode, we talk with Terry Etam. He's an energy writer for the BOE Report and the author of The End of the Fossil Fuel Insanity. In just a moment, part of our exclusive interview with Terry Etam, right here on the Crude Life Daily Update.
Jason Spiess, the most trusted voice in the Bakken.
I totally agree with you, and the word that you brought into this is fact. You tell the facts, and then you let people make up their own minds.
You want someone who's competent. You don't want to get a bunch of rookies.
Love listening to Jason Spiess on the radio, and if I miss him there, I catch him online.
Let's bring in Jason Spiess, who is a multimedia journalist in North Dakota. Jason, what's your thought on this?
No one does an interview like Jason Spiess.
Welcome back to the Crude Life Daily Update. My name is Jason Spiess. Up next, Terry Etam, energy writer for the BOE Report and the author of The End of the Fossil Fuel Insanity.
I've seen the oil and gas industry really being the only proactive people in this. How's that for irony?
It is. And they would absolutely be open to it. And even a lot of the petroleum people I talked to downtown here, and I talked to a lot of them in the heart of Canada's petroleum business here, like a lot of them will even say there is a date when we won't rely on fossil fuels as much. We agree with them on that. It's just that it's not in 10 years. It's going to be in 40 or 50 years, and it's going to be really, really hard to get there. And we really need to think about it and have a roadmap how to get there, rather than just saying, well, we have to stop it now, because there's no thought that goes into that. And you're right. I think some of the examples you gave there are the place to start. You go for the low-hanging fruit. Like, why aren't we tackling those things first? And I use an example in the book there. I don't know what it's like in your state, but here we have a deposit on soda cans and beer cans and stuff. You return them, you get your deposit back. Well, why don't we have that on everything? Why don't you have it on a Starbucks cup? And why don't you have it as a $2 deposit? Would you think any of those will get thrown in the garbage if you have to pay a $2 deposit on a cup? Like, it's we just need to incentivize people to act in a different way so that they stop wasting things. They take these things for granted, like you say that a electric vehicle is better for the environment. But if you pull together the web of components that go into that and the infrastructure that's required to find and mine all of those things and bring it to the assembly point, if you've ever seen the environmental disaster in China from their rare earth processing, which goes into magnets, which goes into electric vehicles, like, it's just an environmental nightmare, and it's that's all part of the equation, but they don't see that. They only see the car that gets plugged into the wall.
To listen to the full-length interview with Terry Etam, energy writer for the BOE Report and an author of The End of the Fossil Fuel Insanity, visit thecrudelife.com. That's thecrudelife.com. Be sure to follow, subscribe, and like our social media pages. Over 350,000 followers we have at the Crude Life Media Network. Go to thecrudelife.com and click on our social media tab and subscribe today. From the staff at the Crude Life Daily Update, my name is Jason Spiess, asking you to keep calm and frack on.